It's in the game. that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind went.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return starts at the 3. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They bring Dobbs in motion left. May will throw to get us started here. He finds Diggs right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 25 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called a yak, and every coach loves it.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a lot. Yards as far as the offense is concerned, it's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go again with Stevenson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Play action, Mahomes. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Walker on first down. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And it looks like it is Patriots football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
First down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10 from the 43. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Motioning the tight end now. May now from the gun. Henry on the catch. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. May throwing for it. Got his man. Hopkins has it. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 2-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Boy, Gallis tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
15. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And motion a receiver left. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
3rd and 16.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've set it downs from 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Go gun. Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
To kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Design run here for May. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
I don't need to. Right side.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Butker to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the air on 1st down. May chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, gotta reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. May now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Jason, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Fullback trying to power him across. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And the defender comes away with it. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. This one is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They send Diggs in motion right. First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the gun, it's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England first down. Working quickly here. Man in motion here. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's May again. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pass it down close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And off to Walker from the gun. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
15,
Running with Walker again. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go, Louie! Right side!
Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yellow, yellow! Right side!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Mahomes to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them possession.
This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rush coming for May. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Now he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Great job, we're good. 5.
May now on 3rd down. Has his man, it stops. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
On the move, past the 40. Cuts it to the right sideline. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. Inside.
We'll give up the gut to Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
The 41-yard line.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
First down throw, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now an inside give to Walker. Shoots away from one. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs down by 7. Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Yellow. 180. Side.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds his favorite target again, it's Worthy. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots, they're first to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Right side.
From the pistol, gives here to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Look. On the line. Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
Walker again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the
focus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's another for him. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Kansas City.